Hello, my name is Andrew Kress, and I started going bald when I was 15 years old, which for good or ill makes me an expert in hats. We're going to talk today about breaking in a hat. Whether it's the ubiquitous little baseball cap or a prized old felt, when you take over a hat or buy a hat, you're going to need to break it into your head. Now, the simplest way to do this is to just take a little bit of water and work it in all the way around the brim. Sometimes I like to actually just go ahead and soak it so that the brim of the hat all the way around on the inside, where it contacts your head, is soaking wet. The next step, simply put the hat back on, make sure it fits exactly as you would like it to, and go about your day. Let the hat dry onto your head, and it's going to assume the shape of your head. From then on, it will fit comfortably and without any chafing whatsoever. Now, if we're talking about an actual hat, a felt hat, and this is a beaver felt hat we're looking at here, it will take a little bit of work to get this hat to take and hold the shape we want it to take and hold. Now, what we're going to need to do is actually work water into the hat. And if you see here, I'm just kind of gently, you can do this with a sprayer if you like, and let it soak down in. A lot of people do it by boiling a kettle of water and holding the hat in the steam so that the steam gets into the hat. Personally, I think that's a little rougher on the beaver felt. I think steaming should be reserved for once a year cleaning and reblocking, that sort of thing. But once we've worked some water into the hat, I'll clean up here real quickly, you want to work the hat into the shape that you want it with your hands. And that's a very simple process of just bending and bowing the brim until you get the look that you want. Once you've done that, you want to seat the hat on your head exactly as you like it to ride, and then you want to reshape it again. And this is the shaping that's really going to hold. Now, once you've done that, you need to leave the hat on your head in that shape for at least an hour or so. But once you have left it on for an hour or so and it's dried or begun to dry, it should still be damp, you want to take it off, and as always with a brimmed hat, never sit the hat down on the brim. Always sit it down on the crown, like so. Most hats have a shape to the brim, usually an arc, this way. If you sit a hat down on the brim, you're actually going to crush it and distort the shape of that hat brim. So whenever you sit a hat down, you always want to sit it down on the crown, like so. Once the hat is dried, you're going to find that it's going to hold that shape very well for many years to come.